Hi everybody, my name is James, I'm from Copper Candle, and I'm going to take you through a tutorial explaining how to use the DMX systems in Unreal. What we're going to do in this project is build our own DMX lighting console that can stream DMX out to a DMX lighting fixture. Now I should say up front that this is not about trying to create a replacement for one of these and traditional theatrical lighting desk. We won't do that, but this is a great way to learn DMX blueprints in Unreal, learn about the DMX subsystem, and maybe figure out how to do something that's a very particular need that you have. Maybe you're a student and you want to try building a DMX system for your school. Maybe you want to have just a very simple user interface somewhere that can control a couple of lights, and you don't need all of this, in which case this tutorial series will be perfect for you. If you're new to Unreal, that's fine. I'm going to start from the beginning. We're going to dive right into it. You're going to learn stuff pretty quickly, but I'm going to assume zero knowledge of Unreal. It is an exciting thing to be able to use. We're not going to be using any of the rendering engine components of it. It's just about the blueprints. So this is great for people who maybe have had experience with 3D art and done Unreal before to do 3D scenes, but hasn't looked at blueprints before. The DMX component gives you a great opportunity to really dig into some of those widgets and those little components and nodes that don't often get a chance to have a look into. So I'm going to show you briefly what it is we're going to be building. I've done a Blue Peter, as us British people would say, and created something already. I wanted to make sure I could do this first. So I'm just going to flip over to my screen share. And when I load up this scene, there we go. So this is just a very basic UI. We're going to make something that looks much nicer to this. This is my Scratch project. But you can see I have a intensity slider, and if you look behind me, you'll see this light is coming on. I can pan it. Let's see if we can get the light on the wall so you can see it, and tilt it. There we go. We have a color controller, and you see it's changing the color in the UI. I have a gobo operator which will change the gobo. We have shutter for strobing, gobo rotation, which isn't working very well for me. And something I'm quite impressed I managed to figure out at all, to be honest, and I will be sharing as part of this tutorial, is how to build a set of presets so you can store your positions. So I'm going to store in preset 1. Oh, that's interesting because of course those numbers are also controlling my screen share. So I'm going to go store position. I'm going to move it over to the other side, down a little bit. Change the colour. You can see why this isn't going to replace a normal lighting desk. Stick it over there, and I'm going to do store position again. And now, hopefully if I do this it won't change my screen. Yep. Load position 1, we'll jump over there. Load position 2, jump back over there again. So you can see it's a very basic way of controlling and manipulating DMX, but it's all coming out of the system. So we're going to go through all of this. I'm going to show you how I did all of this, and you can have a go for yourself. Thank you. Right, see you in the next lesson.